We are ready here to start the basketball game between Draper APA and Parowan. Parowan will be the designated home team, and Draper APA the designated visiting team based on seeding. Do you have starters?
I do have the starters. Now the starters for these two teams, you've got Coder Bergquist, number 13, and he's only a freshman, is that right? No, he's not a freshman. I'm on the wrong one. Cody Bergquist, number 13, Derek Atkinson, 14, Tyson Chow, 15, number 20, Cole Palmer, and number 24, Matasia Minnick. That's your starters for Draper APA. Draper APA is coached by Coach Darius Beard. On the Parowan Wood side, it's Porter Wood, number 44, the state leading scorer in 2A, averaging 24 points a game. Cruz Stubbs, a sophomore, 15. Max Topham, number 3. Nick Goodman, number 1, and Levi Saylor, number 11.
The other thing that stood out with this young team from Draper APA was their inside presence, as they blocked a lot of shots last week also in the ball game, and really Chow, Bergquist, and again, this is a name that I was pronouncing Bachicalo because of the Eastern European influence in the name, but I'm told it's Baikalo. I hope that's correct, Baikalo.
Okay.
I was told by their scorer that it was pronounced Baikalo.
Well, we want to get them right.
So I hope that's correct. We did have a note come down to us last week that had been called in from somebody at home, called in and corrected a couple of names. So if you're listening or watching at home and we're mispronouncing things, if you'll get word to us, we'll try to do it right.
That's right.
But he was very active on the defensive glass also with blocks and rebounds. So you didn't read him in the offensive stats, but the defensive stats, he was big, and I'm sure we'll see more from him. Again, we appreciate Centricom allowing us to bring this game to you, and we'll do our best to bring it to you as best we can.
Well, Parowan has the decided height advantage in this one. That'll be one of the keys to the game.
Height and probably experience. They're going to start the freshman,
Shaden
Benson, and he'll be jumping. He's a 6'5" freshman, and again out of that good Kanab stock too, as he's in the Orton stock from Kanab. So his mom was Orton.
His cousin just hit the game-winning shot.
The tip will be won by APA. This first shot is up and no good, and rebound by Nicholas Goodman for Kanab. Parowan. I'll be all messed up with Kanab now.
Big shout out to all of our viewers on Centricom Channel 10, and I'm going to shout out to Tony and Kristen Orton in Parowan watching.
A nice pass inside to Porter Wood, and he reverse pivots, brings the defense to him. He'll drop it down in, and it's an easy shot there by Cruz Stubbs. That's unselfish play by the big kid, because he makes everything he shoots.
I mean, he makes 24 points a game, but he's also so dangerous. Then he gets assists as well.
He jumps out. Now they double team the point guard outside. Bad pass. Oh, picked up by Draper. They'll work it around, having trouble with his man-to-man defense. They keep trying to penetrate. Atkinson is the one that'll make it happen. Goodman defending on him. That's the big key right there. Dish down inside, knocked away by the big kid.
Yeah, Benson.
Benson with a big play there to steal the pass and give Kanab a second shot at it.
Well, Parowan almost ran the region in 18, one of the toughest regions, and they only had the one loss to Beaver.
Pass goes low to Shaden Spencer. He goes cross court to Stubbs and throws it out of bounds. A little excited there. He threw some mustard on that one.
He did, just a little bit outside.
2-0 still the score. Parowan in the lead. 6:40 on the clock. APA bringing it up. They get it to Atkinson. Again, he's so dangerous when he penetrates. Goodman's got his hands full there. They'll roll it back across, looking inside. Can't get it there. They'll come high to Atkinson down the lane with the left hand. Contact there, no foul call. They force it to go back outside. Looking for the three, can't get that. Goodman doing a good job on him. Now dynamite crossover, blocked by Wood.
Yeah.
And Wood will take it coast to coast. Lay it up and in for Big Wood. Great play there. Block, steal, all the way down. Lay it in.
Score. He got them all.
Again, he comes out on. They're going to double team every time Dick Atkinson comes across the top. They're going to try and double team it. Down the lead. Nice stop. Nice step around by Bergquist as he steps around Wood and lays it up and in for the first score for the Draper APA Eagle.
Yeah, what a great sidestep by Bergquist.
High post. Back cut. Didn't come quick enough, and it's stolen away there by Bergquist. Making plays at both ends now. Draper APA will bring it up. Atkinson with it. They're going to go down inside. Oh, baseline cut. Nice job. Nice pass down low to Tyson Chow to lay it up and tie it up at 4-4.
Yeah, no, a beautiful look as he made that back cut all by himself. He lost his defender up top.
Topham will bring it out now. APA setting back a little bit. They've been coming out in that half-court trap. Now they're setting back in a 2-3 zone. They get it to Wood inside, dribbles to the left-hand side, up with a little 10-footer and up and in. Don't give Wood that kind of distance.
Well, there's nothing you can do about that. He takes that step-back jumper, and he's just too big, jumps too high. You're going to have to be a lot taller to stop that shot.
He is good at that step-back, too, that fadeaway. Dribble the lane. Minnick drives the lane here. He's going to be fouled on the play, but, boy, he went by everybody on that. That was a great move.
Yeah, no, he actually went around Porter Wood at first, and he didn't stop, did a really good job of getting right to the rim. I like how he went into the contact and didn't allow it to stay away from him.
First shot is up and good by Minnick, and the foul was on. Did you get the foul?
I'm going to ask Statman Dave who the foul was on.
Second shot by Minnick as rattles around and goes down
Topham.
2. It's 6-6. Topham with the foul, his first. And it's a 6-6 tie with 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Goodman across the top. He'll give off to Stubbs. Stubbs reverse dribble down the lane. Going to go back outside to Topham. Topham will drive dribble penetration. His interior pass is stolen away. And Atkinson will bring it up.
Draper APA doing a good job inside.
Big shot from the corner, no good there, and Topham will run it down. And they're going to be fouled on the baseline as they try to force him out of bounds. And the foul will be called on number 20. That's Cole Palmer's first personal foul.
Yeah, just they had the double team, but he had Palmer just rode him out of bounds.
That's illegal.
Sometimes it's not.
The APA coach is up now, and folks, this is a big man. I can't see around him. Yeah. He is really, really big. Topham with it. He's going to go up to the glass.
Actually, it was Wood.
That's what I said, Wood.
Yeah, Porter Wood he's just too big inside.
He gets the shot off. He'll be fouled. That's going to be two quick ones there. He may have to come out, but Porter Wood will be at the free throw line, and his first one's up and good. Has this kid had any looks from anyone, do you know?
I do not know, but I'll tell you what, he should. He was also a great football player.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there is anything he's not good at.
Spencer goes up over the top, nearly gets the rebound, but comes down. The reason I ask is some of these schools could make it, because he won't have to play the big in college. He could move out. He's that good and that agile. He could move out to the wing or out to the shooting guard. Penetration by APA. Shot is up by them, no good. Ball tipped by Spencer. Or Benson, excuse me. He finally gets the rebound, nearly an over the back, but he gets the rebound. Nothing going on the penetration now. They'll come back out and start the offense.
Boy, smart by Goodman just to pull that out. He didn't have the numbers nor the angles.
Topham with it now, moving it around and around. Far side to Goodman. Porter Wood drives. Oh, nice block there that time by Chow. Block on Wood as he had to kind of go to the side to get around him, and Chow makes the block. Atkinson tries the shot, a little floater that he was so good with last week. It doesn't go, and the rebound is by Parowan. Quickly in the corner now to Stubbs. The middle to the big kid. He's going to give off to Goodman. Goodman with a three-point attempt. That rolls around and is no good, and rebounding it is Palmer for APA.
Boy, and doing a great, Draper APA doing a good job on the boards, boxing out underneath.
Atkinson is going to go down the lane. He's going to then kick to the wing. From the wing is Minnick. Three-pointer by Minnick, and that's good. Giving the lead temporarily, at least for now, to Draper APA. They're up on Parowan 7-9. You know, that's interesting. This young team came in with not a lot of fanfare, but they are not afraid of anybody.
No, they're not.
They showed it last week, and they're showing it here.
Not a lot of size, but they've got good shooting and good athletic ability.
Cross court now, in the corner now to Topham. Topham misses everything. Excuse me.
Wood.
Wood misses everything from there. That's uncharacteristic. And Atkinson quickly on the attack. He's going to drive the lane, give it off, and they're going to call a foul. This one is going to be on Topham on the left-hand side. That's a great pass right there by Atkinson, and that's what we said. He doesn't always make the shots, but boy, what he does to your defense by penetration, breaking it down, then making the dish.
Well, and Topham picks up foul number 2.
So Max Topham with 2, the good young sophomore that usually is their defensive standout.
Yeah.
First shot is good, and Parowan extending the lead. There'll be now a substitution. Townsend will come in the ball game, and Topham will sit down with those 2 fouls. APA with a second shot. Second shot is good. It's a 4-point lead now, a 7-11. I don't think Parowan expected this.
Now, both teams have led by 4 in this first quarter. Parowan, the number 1 seed out of 18. And but Draper APA has been impressive.
They extend this lead. They extend the lead, but they extend the defense. They're making it up. They're jumping in the lanes. They're trying to stand in all the lanes, maybe force it to the middle and taking a chance there. Parowan not able to get it there. Now APA's coach is backing back a little bit, saying they can't shoot from out there.
That's what he said.
Well, Orton can. Still looking inside. They're going to front, when it gets down low, they're going to front Porter Wood.
Yeah, they're paying all kinds of attention to Porter Wood.
Kick it down inside to Benson. He kicks it back outside, back in the corner to Benson. Now it goes to Wood. Reverse. He's going to try and go up with it.
Wow.
And they're
Tied
double
him
teaming him. And when he made the reverse pivot, they're going to call a tie-up by Draper APA.
Yeah, so
it'll be Parowan's basketball.
Yeah, stays with the Rams, but they're playing very, very disciplined defense as Draper APA.
They sure go to Wood when he gets the ball, though, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
They're doubling up on him. They're going to have to find a way to do something. He can get the ball there out about 15 feet. Yeah, they're giving him room there, and they're not fronting him there, and that's where he's going to have to make the hay.
Yeah, 7 first quarter points for Wood.
9-11 now for Parowan. Parowan trailing. Atkinson with a nice pass inside. Fake, up with it. Partially blocked by Wood. Yeah. He's standing out of bounds and rebounds it. That's not quite legal either.
Yeah, he tried to establish himself, didn't quite get his feet down.
But he does affect the shot by Tyson Chow and keeps him from scoring. It'll be Draper ball out of bounds. Looking. They're going to come outside to Atkinson. Once again, back to Atkinson. Again, his real strength is a penetration and score, penetration and dish. Weave across the top. Minnick with it. Now they'll come to Bergquist. Now back to Atkinson. Atkinson give off inside to Chow. Chow back outside, way outside. And wow, Palmer showing some distance there as he nails another 3.
Wow, biggest lead of the game.
40 seconds left. It's a 5-point lead by the Draper APA Eagles, 9-14.
Now I've been impressed. Their execution and defensive discipline has been great.
Going back and forth across the top from Goodman to Townsend. Back and forth across the top. Looking, they finally get into Wood. Fall away 15-footer. That's good.
Geez. Porter
so really
Wood's
it's
just
been
awesome.
Porter Wood against the world right now.
Yeah.
He's found out that about 10 to 15 feet, they're going to leave him alone out there, let him shoot that turnaround. 12 seconds left. 9. Atkinson with it. Across. Back to Atkinson. He's looking for the 3. He's going to drive the lane, kick it outside. Blocked shot on the outside. Wood with it. He'll throw it off an APA player on the side, but it'll go out of bounds. So a bit of a surprise at this point, at least to most people in the South. Parowan 11, Draper APA 14. And we'll be back with the second quarter action in just a minute.
Centricom Channel 10 Sports and Mid-Utah Radio, the sports leaders in South Central Utah, now present another exciting high school basketball game broadcast. This sports broadcast is brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. And now, let's go live to the basketball court for simulcast coverage of high school basketball on Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10.
Facing the snow, it's a heck of a day down there, we understand, but we welcome you here. It's beautiful here. Second quarter action about to begin in the second game of the day, men's division. Parowan 11, Draper APA 14, and it's been an exciting first quarter. APA come in with a lot of poise. Boy, you'd think that they'd be a little intimidated here, but they're not showing any intimidation at all.
Not at all. They're the number 2 out of Region 17, so they played well. They finished 7 and 3 in the region play.
They'll have the ball to start the second quarter, and they'll inbound it and bring it in. Down the lane, kick to the corner to Chow. Back up out front to Bergquist. Bergquist back to Chow in the corner. Now they'll come up top to Palmer, who hit a big 3 just a second ago. Now finally to Atkinson. He's going to drive the lane across the top. Minnick back to Atkinson, down with the left hand, back in the corner. They're moving the ball all over the place. Finally, the shot is taken over the top of Wood, and that's number 13, Cody Bergquist. Nice body control. They are not afraid of anybody.
No, he took it right to the big fella Wood and put it in over top of number 44.
Now Parowan back on the track, on attack. They're trailing by 5. Townsend back to Goodman out of the corner from Stubbs. Back to Townsend. Now Stubbs is going to drive the lane, going to go up over the top. Misses that. Shot intimidation there. And by number 15, Tyson Chow got in the way of that one. And APA with the rebound. And the man-to-man defense again for Parowan. Not Berquist. Now they're going to give off inside to Chow. Chow goes up. And an unfortunate foul here by Porter Wood. As really it was Chow fumbling around with the basketball and then just went right up into Porter Wood.
Yeah, and I think Wood was actually kind of anticipating more of the ball on the court, and then all of a sudden he went up, so he got caught with his hands down instead of up.
Foul on Porter Wood. That'll put Chow at the line for 2, and he makes the first one. Not sure they've missed a free throw yet, have they?
Yeah, they missed one. They're now 4 out of 5.
They'll get a second shot there.
Chow 3 out of 3.
Second shot is up, and we've jinxed him there. Rebound will be in the hands of Stubbs, and he'll give it off to Goodman. And again, Parowan just having a terrible time finding any offense other than Porter Wood.
Yeah, no, it's been Porter Wood all morning so far.
APA is good enough; they can come out on the perimeter and get into the passing lanes. Chow knocks one down there. Give to Minich. Back outside, long three-pointer. That's no good. Wood battling inside. He finally pulls it down in the face of 2 others as Berquist nearly hits another big 3.
Well, Draper APA crashing the board. You've got Chow and Palmer both just giving fits to the Rams inside.
Wood with it 15 feet out. Townsend now back around the top. Stubbs with it. He'll get it inside, finding a Porter Wood. Wood dribbles it off his foot, picked up outside by Goodman. And really, other than Porter Wood, like I'm saying, APA has extended their defense far enough into the passing lanes, they really can't get a three-point shot off. Tell right there. Finally shoots one up, Cruz Stubbs. It's knocked out of bounds. And
yeah, it's definitely off of Draper APA. The coaching staff didn't like it, but it was definitely off the.
Yeah, they weren't too happy about that. Goodman will go out, and Topham will come back in with the 2 fouls.
Yeah.
But they got to have some outside shots going up here. They'll get it into Porter Wood, 15-foot shot. That's up and good also by Porter Wood. That's good. He extends his scoring streak.
That's already 11. He's got 11 of Parowan's 13 points.
13-17 here. 5:33 in the half. Ball is knocked away by Parowan on the defensive side. Shot goes up by Topham. That's no good. Rebound by APA.
Topham playing with 2 fouls.
Yeah, he has to be a little more careful, doesn't he? Atkinson with a long 3. That's no good. Ball is knocked down. APA gets it. Rebound. Pass deep inside, and Benson drops it out of bounds.
Oh, they're going to give it back to the Rams.
Really?
I didn't see that one.
I thought that was, Benson just lost it, I thought. Break for the Parowan Rams. They're down by 4 with 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. It's been a quick first half.
I think Draper APA, the momentum, or excuse me, the way the game flow is favors them.
And an attempt to crossing pass there. That should be they're going to give the bucket? Or is it offensive foul?
They're going to call an offensive foul.
I thought that's what they were going to do.
I did also.
No, he's not. He's turning it around. He counted the basket.
Oh, they are counting the basket.
He wasn't calling offensive. He called the basket good.
Wow, I wonder if Barrett's got a replay on that.
I thought that was offensive foul myself. Oh. Wow. That'll put at the line Cole Palmer with the 2-point basket.
I think Benson with the foul.
And it'll put the shot rattles around and goes down. Yeah, they haven't credited the basket yet. It should be 22-13, I believe, shouldn't it? They're saying they did credit it, so it's 20-13. Back outside to Goodman. Shot by Topham up, 3-point attempt. That's no good. Ball saved inbounds by the big kid, McVicker. Seamus McVicker.
Parowan can't buy a bucket.
Nope.
With exception of Wood.
Atkinson. Back to Minnick. They're just playing catch out around the front. They're not too busy. Now down the seam will go Minnick. Bodies fly. Shot is missed. And Benson with the rebound.
Bodies fly. Topham actually ran over Wood.
In the corner, cross-court pass to Stubbs. Now to Wood in the corner. He's going to try and dribble baseline. He's going to be blocked there, and it'll be a foul on McVicker.
Yeah, McVicker just didn't quite get over in time. Wood made sure of the contact.
Holy, wait a minute. That's foul call on Bergquist, number 13. Oh. McVicker was the one that kind of had the body contact.
I don't know because they don't have a. I'll check.
They're not putting the fouls up, but they called it on. Yeah, they called it on 13. He put the 13 up. There's no question.
Okay.
It was on Bergquist. Now they're going to take Porter Wood out of the game. He's got blood. He's been trying to keep it away from the official for some time. They've got him out of the ball game for a short period of time. Pass way outside to Townsend.
2 games, 2 bloody noses.
It's been physical for him. Stubbs with it. Cross court. Back to Townsend. Got on the far side. Stubbs with a quick shot. That finally grabs iron. Benson with a big rebound. He tries to go back up. He's bodied off the spot. And then he makes the mistake of fouling after he got bodied off the spot and missed the shot.
Yeah, I think Benson, a little bit of frustration on that one. He kind of just slapped down. He got pushed underneath the basket, so as he went up, he hit the bottom of the backboard. I think because he felt like he was pushed, a little bit of frustration foul. His second personal foul.
Second foul on Benson. And ball quickly comes around to McVicker. He's in trouble on the base, tries to kick it back outside, and it does so. Swing it all the way back to the far side, and a 3-point shot there by Cody Bergquist again. And Draper up by 10, 23-13. Parowan just has no offense, especially with Wood out of the game.
No, and that was just surgical precision by Draper APA.
Going to go deep inside to Benson. Turnaround jump shot by Benson. That was a sweet shot for a freshman, and he'll knock it down. His first points of the ball game. 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Parowan has extended the defense into a half-court trap, but the way APA moves the ball, it's going to be difficult to catch up to him. Bergquist with it. He'll try another 3-point shot. That's hard off the iron. Battle for the rebound. Good position by McVicker. Finally, the ball will be corralled by Topham, and he'll be fouled. Foul is on number 1, Jamison Proctor.
So that is 5 team fouls, I believe. Nope, 4 team fouls on Draper APA.
Cole Palmer and Minnick back in the ball game quickly. And that's one thing that you can say is that the APA has a deeper bench.
They do have a deep bench, but I've really enjoyed watching the execution on the offensive side. The passing is crisp, and the spots are open.
Which is usually a hallmark of this Parowan team, but they're struggling with the defense.
It is. Porter Wood still being worked on in the corner.
Well, it's a good break for him to take right now. Inside to Benson, kick it back outside. Townsend with a shot, that's no good. Rebounding is Chow. And back on the attack will be Draper APA. Minnick with it. Nobody guarding him. He'll step to the 3-point line, let her rip. No good. Ball is knocked in the air. Finally, Topham comes down with it. And again, they're not huge inside, but the size of Draper APA is really causing trouble for this Parowan team.
It is.
They get the ball inside to Stubbs. Stubbs misses a shot, influenced, gets his own rebound, going to go back up a little 5-footer. That's no good. Minnick with the rebound.
Yeah, just a struggle from the field for the Parowan Rams.
Number 1 team from Region 18 is in trouble. Minnick will drive the lane. Ball is stripped away as he tries to kick it to the wing. Stubbs with it. Will he try to go all the way? He does. There's going to be a foul called. They're going to call the block.
Yeah, I don't think Palmer had quite enough time. That'll be 3 on Cole Palmer also, I believe.
Yep. It's his 3rd personal foul, and it'll put Stubbs at the line. I didn't know if he'd go. He really had a 1-on-4 there, 1-on-3, and he still went ahead with the motion.
I think Stubbs did a good thing by going to his right rather than straight at the bucket, and I think that's why the block happened.
Wood comes back in. He doesn't have a bloody nose. Apparently he's got a split lip. He's got a big Band-Aid there across it. Just above his lip. So he's back in the ball game. Second shot is up and also good as Parowan continues trying to crawl back into this thing. They're down by 6 now, down from the 10-point lead. And Goodman defending out there on Minnick, loses the ball but able to get it back. Deep man-to-man. In the corner, shot up from the corner. Comes off hard. Wood comes down with it. And they're going to say he was sandwiched between 2. They're going to call it on number 15, Tyson Chow.
Yeah, his first personal foul, and I think that's the 6th team foul. So 1-on-1 for the Rams, 5 team fouls. on Parowan.
Again, Parowan was down by 10. They've clawed back now. It's only a 6-point lead at 17-23 with Tyson Chow. They corrected it.
Yeah.
It's the Tyson Chow. That's who he had.
Yeah, they said 15, so.
The announcer,
Oh.
well, they'd given it to Stubbs on the other side.
I don't think Stubbs would like that. Stubbs would like that extra
Looking
foul.
inside to Porter Wood. Porter Wood dribbles down the lane but loses it off his own foot. Out of bounds.
Yeah, good defense. Just good fundamental defense by Draper APA.
APA after the turnover will bring it back up for court. Minnick with it. Jump into a bit of a trap out there quickly into the corner. Back up to Minnick. Back in the corner to Proctor. Cross court pass to Palmer. 3-point shot is hard off the iron. Wood tracks it down. He's going to go 1-on-2. Going to go to the basket. That's no good. Stubbs knocks it up in the air. Rebounded finally by Chow. And they'll bring it back. Minnick down the lane. Up with a 10-foot floater. No good. Topham with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Stubbs. Stubbs trying to run it down. He does so. Give off to Wood inside left-handed layup. Missed it. But he was fouled on the play.
Yeah, nice job. I thought, let's see, I think it was it Topham who waited on that and then dropped it back? Or was it Stubbs?
Topham rebounded it, threw it ahead to Stubbs, and Stubbs laid it off.
Yeah, Stubbs laid it off to Wood, which I thought was just a great setup for the big man.
The foul was on Bikelo. Lucas Bikelo, his first personal. Into the game will come Levi Saylor. He's going to get Topham out of there so he doesn't get that third foul in the last 28 seconds. That's a good move there.
Yeah, I think that's smart to do.
And Wood with the second shot. That's good, making it now just a 4-point lead with 27 seconds left to go. 23-19 again for APA in this basketball game in the first half.
Well, doing it from the free throw line, too.
He'll give off to Proctor. Proctor dribbles down, gives it back outside to Minnick. 14 seconds. Minnick drives, kicks it way back out to Proctor. 10 seconds left. Proctor dribbles down the lane, kicks it on the wing to Chow. Chow with a 10-footer, and that's good from the wing. Great movement. 2 seconds left. Wood with it. Up with a runner, three-pointer, off the glass, no good. That'll be the end of one here at the D Events Center. It's Parowan 19, Draper APA 25, a 6-point lead for this young Draper team. And they're playing fearless and aggressive basketball. There's no fear in their heart. And we'll be back after a while with the second half action here at the D Events Center.
What are they from the field, Dave?
But are we on the air?
Recruiting school. Huh? This is going to be another recruiting school. Another recruiting school.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was talking with their administrator, though, and he was talking about how they don't have the option some of the other schools do because they have such academic rigor in their school. But he did mention to me how some other schools were recruiting some of their kids. When the parents found out the difference in academics, they told the other schools forget it.
It's on the girls' side, right?
The Chewy girl was one.
Yeah.
There are countless benefits to participating in high school sports.
They're young too. Draper APA is young. Do you want a drink or something? Do you want a Coke or a Pepsi? Or just water's good. Is your wife okay?
She went in at 11:15. She took her in at 11:15 to see what's going on.
Utah High School Activity Association is proud to use athletes to perform their best.
She's read online. She thinks she's got shingles.
Oh, ow, that is super painful. Did you ever have them before? Yeah, it depends on where the breakout is. Those roads.
Yeah, I mean, it's just plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. You can always add it in if you need to. Your team fouls, your timeouts. No, they're set. So you'll push it, and if it comes up full and they want a 30, you push it again. Or if it comes up 30, I think it goes full first. So you push it once or twice.
They're not giving us the time between these games.
They're trying to stay on schedule. Who do we got next?
Next is our Enterprise and Layton Christian. Yeah, Enterprise and LCA.
Oh dear.
I think it's going to be an interesting game.
Huh?
Be an interesting game.
I just don't think Carroll's got enough, or Enterprise got enough horses.
I don't either.
Straight up front line, they might be able to deal with it. But
yeah. It's going to be rough, though.
Second, third level, you're not going to make it happen.
No.
Parowan goes down here. The Enterprise goes down. Our region's going to lose some luster. I really felt the region play was down just a little bit this year, and that has to do with all the youth.
I thought so. Well, we're so young.
But I thought Parowan was a class. I thought they'd be all right because of their quickness. And
I didn't. I wasn't that impressed.
Well, all I can draw from is when they played us. And they made us look like chopped liver.
Yeah.
There's a lot of teams did that to us.
No, they're good. They're not impressive, though. Do you know what I mean?
They were when they played us.
Were they?
Moved the ball so sharp and so crisp, and everything worked so well for them. I was really impressed with them at our place when they played us. But I
you know
wasn't
what?
impressed
We
last
played.
week with them, and I'm not here.
We played really good defense against them both times, and we beat them once, and they beat us. But Wood had a monster game, but they don't. With a good, solid defense, they like to run and gun. You stop that, they have a hard time.
Go back to work.
Sure.
You got some stats.
Yep.
Welcome back once again to the D Event Center here on the campus of Weber State University in Ogden, Utah. This is Dennis Aldridge and Scott Langford bringing you the action between Draper APA and the Parowan Rams. And it's currently for Draper at halftime has a 6-point lead at halftime, 25-19 over the number 1 seed out of Region 18, Parowan High School. And we'll go to Scott Langford now for some statistics in the first half.
Well, some interesting statistics as you look at some of the team statistics. Parowan shooting 33% from the field overall, 0 for 6 from three-point line.
Wow.
And I think Draper A's defense, extending that out, not allowing. I haven't seen a really uncontested three-point shot for Parowan.
They haven't got a good set shot. It's been quick when they've shot it.
On the flip side, you've got Draper APA shooting only 35%, but they are 3 for 11 from the three-point line, 5 for 12 from the other. 12 rebounds for Draper APA and 17 rebounds for the Rams. 7 turnovers for the Rams, 4 for Draper APA. Steals are even at 4 apiece. And Coach, we take a look at the shot chart. Parowan, mostly those in the middle of the paint to Wood. He's got 5 of their buckets. There's only 2 others for the teams. There's been free throws for the Rams. They've shot 6, 7 for Draper APA. But Draper APA has got more of a mix, 3 3-pointers and then some inside-outside. as we take a look at the shot chart in this first half.
You've mentioned over and over the ball movement by Draper
Yeah.
APA, whether Parowan's or even in the half-court zone press. Draper APA has been tremendous, and they seem to always get the shot that needs to go. Plus the penetration. They've been able to make some things happen there for penetration, and penetrate and kick out. So what a great job by Draper APA in that part of the ball game.
No, and I've really appreciated the execution. They're really outmatched size-wise, just by size, not outmatched by athleticism, but size-wise. And they're being out-rebounded, but I don't think that Parowan's size is really – most of that is just good, solid, fundamental defense.
Yeah, and then the problem with the Parowan attack sometimes, too, is it's broken down to Wood only, whether offensively or defensively. Rebounding, it seems like everybody takes off, and Wood's down there alone trying to get the ball.
Well, and they haven't allowed any penetration by the other guards, so some of the drives in, there's been the good help, but they're still focusing on Wood inside. So the defensive execution is just as effective, which is why Draper APA has the 6-point lead at halftime. And
Wood has been, like you said, he's got all those baskets, but it's been at about the 10 to 15 foot range.
Yeah.
Anytime he's approached the basket, he's been quickly doubled. When he tries to put it on the floor and reverse pivot and come up underneath, he's immediately ganged up. He's living off that 10 to 15. He's dying.
Really
beside and then taking away everything else, and it's working for him.
Yeah. For only 2 for Shaden Benson, so only 3 players have scored. Mainly it's Porter Wood.
Well, I know one here at Beaver is a Beaver. Alvin Albrecht, we played a tremendous team out of South Summit with a tremendous player, and his idea, push him outside, he's going to get his points, but make sure nobody else scores. It was Reidalch.
It was.
And he got his 33 points.
He did.
But we won the game by over 30.
Yeah.
And I see a little bit of that taking place here. They're comfortable with Wood shooting the 10 to 15 footer underneath and then take everything else away.
Very true. On is Tyson Chow, Cody Burke, 7-6 for Cole Palmer, and 4 for Minnick.
Around, so that kind of sets. Parowan's got some work to do here. Besides Wood, 4 to 30. Somebody else is going to have to step up. Seconds, 5:19. Going to try and do Parowan.
Well, I think they've got to get some penetration, some inside-out stuff, so they have some open shots. They're not shooting any open shots. Even Wood, every shot has been contested, so they've got to develop some open shots. If you're Draper APA, business as usual in the second half as you did in the first.
That's where it's at. Draper APA, a young team, especially in the 2A ranks, but they've come in here and they are not afraid of anybody, and they're not afraid of anything, and they're ready to go here in this second half as we're getting ready to start that third quarter. We appreciate Scott Langford and also Statman Dave Howard for his help with the statistics and shot charts, and bringing it to you here on Channel 10, Centricom Channel 10, bringing this basketball game.
Well, Parowan will have the ball to start the second half.
They'll have the ball to start the second half, and they'll start the same way. The Benson, the young freshman, starting in the place of Saylor, or the other players that normally are good, that normally play, Townsend, and they'll start it that way. APA will start out in that. Put out on the side now instead of underneath. They've moved Stubb to the with a quick three-point shot. That's no good. Ball knocked down. It'll go off PA and out of bounds. A little different look here for Parowan.
Yeah, and Crew Stubbs did a really nice job battling for that rebound. Knocks it off out of the hands of Draper APA's player.
They've got Woods. They're going to try and open Woods up a little bit. Goodman in the corner off the inbound pass. Rolls around, no good. Rebound down to Chow. And that's what's going to happen if they're going to get back into this thing. They've got to hit a few of those shots.
And that was an open look.
Atkinson with it against the man-to-man again off the screen, high screen. Kick to the corner to Minnick. Minnick with a three-point shot up. That's no good. Wood with the rebound off his own head. Picks it up. Comes down court. He'll stop at the three-point line. Looking to come back outside to Stubbs. Stubbs will go across court to Goodman and down to Topham. Topham with a three-point attempt. That one's good by Topham.
I think
they look like in the locker room they decided to shoot threes.
Yeah, in the first half, the coach said he can't shoot it from there. That was from there.
I've seen him shoot it from there before too.
Yep.
On the attack now, Draper APA, 6:58 left to go. Shot outside by Chow. And that rolls around and goes in, so Chow goes right back at him with a big three-point shot of his own.
Yeah, Tyson Chow, a sophomore, already with 10 points, double figures, 2 over his average.
22-28. Now they're going to move the defense out a little bit. In the corner now, back outside. Topham, another three-point attempt. That's hard off the iron. Wood with the rebound, reverse pivot, fall away. That's up and in by Wood.
Yeah, 5 points quick for Parowan in the second half.
Atkinson comes back against the man-to-man. He'll give off back to Atkinson now. He's going to stop back and start the offense anew. Far side to Berquist. Now Chow with it. He's up with another three-point attempt, and that's good.
Boy, that looked good. The minute it left his hand, that one looked like it was going in.
They're pulling him outside and dragging Wood with him. Quick timeout now by Parowan as they're struggling. Their offense is clicking now all of a sudden, but the defense has fallen off completely. We'll take a quick break, too. We'll be right back. Well, they got the...
We're still here.
Welcome back once again to the Events Center. Again, a quick timeout by Parowan, and we were making comment off air that Parowan's got their offense clicking. They got it doing what they wanted to coming out of the locker room.
But Tyson Chow
has outscored him by himself.
Yeah, he's got 5 third-quarter points already with 13 in the game.
Yeah, he stepped out there and hit a couple of threes, so it's 24-31. Even though Parowan's clicking now, they're down by more than they were at halftime, down by 7. Parowan inbounds it. They'll work it up now. Topham, Goodman, cross court to Stubbs. One bounce dribble, three-point attempt is up. That's misses everything. Goodman with a good rebound, gives it off to Wood coming down the lane. He'll lay it up and in. So good hustle play there by Goodman. Atkinson will bring it across. He's looking for help to Berquist. Now to Goodman. Atkinson down the lane. Nearly gets that to fall. He's got Porter Wood out ahead. He's going to go up, lay it up. I don't think he knew that Berquist was coming.
No, I think he was going to go up and put that one down.
And Berquist hit him from the side, so he misses the layup. He will be at the free throw line for a couple here. Second one on Berquist.
Boy, Porter Wood has been great. He already has 17 points.
I think if he'd known the kid was coming, though, he could have made the 2-and-1 there.
I think so also.
He makes the first free throw, 27-31. It's down to a 4-point lead now. As Parowan keeps trying to dig back into this thing. Second one is off the front iron. He gets his own rebound. Nice hustle up with a little 10-footer. That's no good. Tip up. Benson with it. He puts it up left-handed and puts it in. Great hustle by Parowan on the offensive glass there with 3 chances.
Well, a 6-0 run by the Parowan Rams.
That's close to an over and back.
It really was.
Atkinson with it. He'll stop and slow things down, looking for that penetration and kick. Wood's going to double up on him, kick it back out of his hands. Back to Atkinson down the lane, kick it out the outside to Minnick. Minnick will go across the top. Parowan with a good job. Oh, a nice drive and dish there.
Yep.
As Minnick gives off to Bikelo coming down the lane. And that's when you double team or switch here. Those guys going down the lane, they're making some good passes down in there.
No, they really are. That was a good offensive set for Draper APA.
2 shots here.
They're 7 for 8 from the line so far.
Bikelo, he makes the first one. 32-29, it's a 3-point lead now. Parowan a little closer than they were.
Just a freshman.
Second shot is up, rolls around, and it goes down too. So
That
back to a
stops a
4-point
6-0
lead.
run.
Parowan playing with a little bit more effort, maybe here in this second half, a little more. Quick one outside, look across court pass to Topham. And I don't think he will shoot from there. Cross court, down in the corner to Benson. Ooh, pass up top, knocked away by Atkinson, picked up. Topham with it, he takes it from 3, that's no good. Wood down with the rebound, knocked away from him by Benson. Benson will pick it back up and give back to Topham.
Yeah, I think Wood wanted that inside. Benson took it away.
That was an easy putback for him, and Benson knocked it away from him. Back around the top. Now down the side to Wood. Has some help. Benson with a nice block. Benson puts a block on the defender. Down the tube goes Wood, but he's going to be fouled. 11.
Quick foul on Bicolo.
Bicolo, first personal, I believe, isn't it?
First one.
It'll put Wood at the line for 2. First shot is off, uncharacteristic of him.
Yeah, that's 2 straight for Porter.
Palmer will come in the game now in place of Bicolo.
Wood is 4 out of 6 from the free throw line.
And he's missed the last 2, I believe. This one,
Yep.
he'll get another shot. That one is also, it's good now. It makes it 30-33 now with 4:16 left to go here. And Parowan's going to extend this defense a little bit. Looks like a man D, full court. Minnick with it. Fakes that drive down the lane. Pulls it back out.
Parowan long and athletic, so extending the defense could work if they, but it depends on if the Draper AP is going to hit down threes like Atkinson just did.
Atkinson hits that out of the corner. I wasn't sure if he's shooting or passing it because it was kind of off to the side of him the way he shot that ball. But it made it. Wood misses a shot. It's being rolled around on the floor now. Finally, APA comes up with it. They'll bring it back. 3-point attempt on the way. Misses everything but the floor and out of bounds.
He got a little anxious on that shot as he tried to fire. Didn't quite get set on his shot, so a little bit short. Now Parowan will come back, and it's going to be Stubbs with it, or Topham rather. There's Crew Stubbs on the left side to Topham. On the baseline, there's Wood. Wood goes in. He will go to the free throw line again and be fouled. Porter Wood continues his dominating play in this third quarter. He'll shoot 2 more. Already 6 free throws in the third quarter for the senior, Porter Wood.
Able to make a nice move there and get that baseline side, but from behind, a good fake, too, to get him up in the air. Didn't see who the foul was on, but Wood back at the free throw.
Chow's second personal foul.
Chow's second personal foul. Makes the first free throw. Again, it's back out to a 6-point lead, now down to 5. Parowan's gotten as close as 2 here in the second half. Unable to close it all the way, and that's another free throw. 32-36 now. APA in the lead. Ball knocked away across the front of that thing. Finally get it to Chow. Far side to Berquist. Berquist looking. Another ball tipped by Stubbs. They're really good, but they're so long on that when they get that press going on.
Yeah, they really are.
They stop a lot of passes. Stubbs with it. Going to drive now. Kick cross court. Topham to Benson. 10-footer. No good. Wood knocks it up. And down with it is Stubbs. Stubbs going to go up the left hand. A nice shot by Stubbs. Left-hand side. Well, cut it to 2.
He went up with the right hand, and then he had to switch off to his left hand when the player was on his right hand, made that left-hand jumper from 6.
Looked pretty natural.
It did.
Chow with it, comes across to Atkinson, draves the baseline, going to kick it back outside. Back to Atkinson, another 3-point attempt on the way. That's hard off the glass. Rebound down inside, shot up, no good. Rebound by Goodman. Palmer with that miss inside by APA. 2:08.
I think the Parowan Rams have done a good job on Atkinson last week. Atkinson ran wild over his opponent.
And that's Goodman done most of that. They'll go inside to Stubbs. Stubbs will dribble to the baseline right-hand side, looking inside to Wood. Gets it to him. He'll drive up inside. Lays it up and in to tie the basketball game. 36-36. And Parowan's clawed back from 10 down.
Yeah, and it looked like, Parowan calls the timeout up 7. Now it's Draper APA that will call the timeout.
Part of the reason for the timeout was trying to get some substitutes to the ball game, which they do. So we'll take a quick break to get a bite here. You can get a bite. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
You want a hot dog?
Huh? I don't know. Welcome back here once again. We're at timeout called by Draper APA. I've been listening to the coach talk a little bit. He's an imposing young man, this coach for APA, and he's been getting right after these boys. One point in time, he looked at a couple of them. He says, "Get the rebound, quit being lazy."
Yeah.
And so he wants intensity out there right now, and he's the man to bring intensity A big imposing young man. So it's all tied up here, folks. Once again, we're tied up. It's 36-36 here. It looked like Parowan was dead and ready to be buried, and they've clawed back into this thing and erased a 10-point lead by APA, which was the biggest of the game.
I'm glad it didn't get out of hand. I like the close ones and the excitement of the tournament.
Well,
it's a 1 and 2 seed. They should be close.
As Phil Robinson would say for Fillmore, don't go away, folks. It looks like it's going to be a close one. And it couldn't get any closer here.
No.
Nice shot out of the corner. Rebound by Benson, who's starting to have some fun out there, the big freshman. And it'll give Parowan a chance to take a lead here. 3-point shot by Goodman. That's no good. Rebound by Wood. Before he can put it back up, they're going to say it's a foul.
And that was strictly Porter Wood. I almost said Nick Wood, his older brother. Porter went up just so high to get that bucket, and he would have gotten over the back, except for he got that ball very up high, and then the player comes underneath Wood.
Foul was on McVicker. I believe that's his first personal foul. Wood will not be shooting at this point. That's only the 4th team foul. Comes in the corner to Goodman. Inside to, now they'll go to Wood. Almost 3-point distance, just inside the 3-point line, and he made it happen. And, you know, this is what you want your seniors to do, isn't it?
Now that's Parowan's first lead since 4-0 to start the game.
But you want your seniors to step up, and that young man has.
Yeah, it is.
In the corner, 3-point attempt blocked by Benson.
Well, it's a one and done at this point. I mean, you get another game, but in the championship side of things, this is a one and done tournament.
Yeah. And, you know, I mentioned that Benson was starting to have some fun out there. The first half, I didn't think he did much of anything. We didn't see much out of him. But here in the second half, grabbing rebounds in traffic and blocking shots and intimidating things. This is great for a freshman. It's not good for the other teams in Region 18, but it's a great game for this young freshman now.
No, this is a young team. He'll be the replacement for Porter Wood next year.
Well, don't know if you can replace those points, but you certainly got him to replace.
Yep.
Now APA brings it back across the top. They're looking for somehow to get some offense going now. Theirs has kind of gone stagnant. Atkinson drives through, stolen away by Stubbs. He's on a race to the hoop. He's going to go up, drives for the dunk, misses it, gets his own rebound coming back inside off the tip by Topham.
The count, he's fouled.
And he puts it back in and is fouled.
You know, if you're going to miss a dunk, then the best thing you can do is get an offensive rebound and get a 2-and-1.
Well, he they'll get the rebound, and Berquist will bring it on the attack quickly. Ball tipped by Topham, knocked down on the ground. It's on the ground loose. Picked up by Chow, and he'll give off to Proctor. Proctor with a 3-point shot. That's no good. Ball is ahead. Topham on the run. Atkinson and Atkinson makes a block. And how many times were you taught not to stick that ball out there like that? Keep it close and then lay it up and in.
Yeah, Topham kind of extends that arm, but that gives the advantage to the defense. Just keep it up and go strong up with 2 arms.
Parowan will have the ball back. 11 seconds left here in the third. Porter Wood with a 15-foot shot. That's up. And a rare miss by Porter Wood. 6 seconds left. Looking for a shot. Berquist with it at the buzzer. No good. Wood with the rebound. And what a turnaround in the third quarter by the Parowan Rams.
Yeah, exciting action here from the D Events Center. 40-36. And Parowan down at one point by 7 in this quarter. Come flying back.
They did, and really Draper APA has been stuck on 36 for a long time. I believe it was 32-36, and 8-point run here to get ahead, at least 8-point run to get up by 40-36 here as we get ready to start the fourth quarter.
Well, Parowan outscored Draper 21-12 in that third quarter.
And we mentioned that they were kind of getting after it coming out of that locker room. And for the first part of the third quarter, even though they were intense offensively, the defense was letting them down. But they did get it turned around, and they did get back on top. So an exciting fourth quarter coming here. Hope you can write fast enough.
Well, from the line, you've got Draper APA 10 out of 11 and the Rams 9 out of 13.
For the game.
For the game, yep. In that quarter, it was actually 4 out of 7. 4 out of 7. So,
and not real serious foul trouble for anything. I mean, we got Cole Palmer with at least 3.
Yeah, he's got 3.
But other than that, I don't think we got anybody more than 2.
No, they're letting them play here this morning. So
but they're controlling the action well.
Yeah.
So it'll be Draper APA ball coming out of the timeout, or coming out of the quarter break, excuse me. So here we go at the fourth quarter. Again, second game of the day in the 2A state championship boys division. In the first game, again, we had Parowan come from behind and hit a buzzer beater to win that ball game. And now here in this one, we've had a close game all the way. APA moving the ball well. Proctor down the middle. Ball knocked away.
Again,
Again, the hands of Topham. And that's the things they weren't getting in the first half defensively.
No, they weren't. And now every time that the penetration happens, there's someone helping out on that reach.
Porterwood way outside. They're making Benson now the post, and they're really leaving Benson alone down there. If they were really brave here and make that pass down to the low post. Topham comes, gives off downside, pass to Goodman. Great unselfish pass by Benson across the low block.
Well, and you called it. You saw it coming as you saw that Benson was by himself. He drew the defense, and then it left him open.
Chow with another three-point attempt. He had to hurry that one a little bit. Race for the ball on the side, picked up by APA. He'll get it back outside to Minnick. Minnick will break down the defense going against Topham. Topham's going to body up, and he'll get the foul call. Just when we said there's no foul trouble.
Yeah, 3 personal fouls for Topham.
That's his third personal foul, only the second team foul against Parowan in the half.
Winner of this one takes on the Kanab Cowboys when they win on the buzzer beater.
Proctor comes out, Berquist back in for APA. Going to go outside now to Palmer and across to Minnick. Minnick off the screen, reverses, comes back off. He's going to get an offensive foul call. That's a great job defensively by Topham.
Yeah.
And also a good acting job, too.
Yeah, but he did extend his arm. I mean, you actually could see that he extended his arm on that, and it's just hard not to call it. Even with the flop, hard not to call it when the arm goes out.
And it's also a testament to Topham's quickness.
Yeah.
As he didn't take the fake, stayed right in front, moved his feet well, and got the call. So Parowan now with the lead of 6 points, and the ball. Coach is screaming for the defense to come out. Parowan's holding it out here a little ways. They're content to now. You know, in the first half they had it out here. It's because the defense forced it out here.
And they said back, and the coach was saying back in because they can't shoot it from there. Now you're starting to see a little more of it opening up.
The problem you got now, if they extend this defense, you got Wood in there.
Yeah.
And in there alone, he's a load.
Yeah, he certainly is.
Then they go there. He's going to come back out. Situation wasn't right. Now they're going to try and three-quarter him at the high post. And he gets the play. Nice job by the young man Palmer. And they're going to call a foul on Atkinson.
Yeah, they'll get a charge on Atkinson. We'll have to look at the replay on that
I thought he was past him a little bit.
Oh, nope. He didn't even move.
Well, it was side to side. Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, he didn't move and he didn't lean in, so.
So foul on Atkinson. And right now, for the first time, APA seems out of sorts and panicky.
A little out of sync. I agree.
A little bit panicky.
I think you're seeing some youth right now with Draper APA.
And this is, again, the advantage. Parowan's young, too, but they've been here.
Sure.
To make a bad pass there. Shot is up and in. Good shot. Stop the bleeding there for the Draper APA. Shot by number 20, Palmer.
I'm very impressed with Palmer.
4-point lead.
Yeah, Palmer's great.
Goes to Wood on the far side. He's going to put on the ground, dribble to the hoop. And it's knocked down. They're going to say his hand was on top of the ball. They're going to say the ball comes back to Parowan.
Yeah. I think it was either you call a foul or a block.
I thought you'd call it a jump ball almost.
Yeah.
Benson with the ball inbound, knocked away from him. Atkinson with it. He's on the attack. 3-on-2. Atkinson going to take it all the way. Gets a whistle call. Didn't make the basket.
Yeah, Derek Atkinson. He makes the contact this time. Make sure of it.
Goodman with the foul.
I think it's his third personal foul.
And it'll take Atkinson to the free throw line, and that's where he was so dynamic in Ephraim. He made so many free throws, and I can't see a thing. The official and the coach. Okay, we'll look at the monitor.
Yeah, we've got a monitor to look
Atkinson
at. Atkinson
makes the first free throw, and he must have had 12 or 14 points in the ball game in Ephraim last week on the free throw line because of the penetration and the dish. And the contact.
Well, and the momentum swinging now towards Draper APA. Parowan started to kind of maintain control, went into that extended offense, and now Draper APA fighting back.
Back to a 2-point game, and Draper will call a timeout here. And, Parowan tried to hold it out there a little bit. APA came out, threw some full-court defense on them, and it really sent them into a lurch, didn't it?
It did. And it all changed. It's kind of one of those things where do you continue the momentum or do you pause?
Yeah, well, I thought the thing would happen when they went out to that is that because of the extension of the defense, they'd live with Wood underneath. They threw it to him once. It wasn't right. He kicked it back out. They tried to throw it again. And by that time, the young player Palmer came over the top. Bergquist came around and three-quartered him and knocked it away from him. And so it's quite a game of chess, isn't it?
It is. It is a game of chess, and it's been a lot of fun to watch so far. As this is a lot like the first game of the day, where it's back and forth, back and forth. Right now, Parowan still with a 2-point lead.
We have 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here. 42-40 the score. Parowan in the lead at this point. And APA led most of the game till late in the third quarter. Parowan finally got ahead of them. And now APA starting to claw back in like Parowan did. Get the ball to the middle. Cross court to Stubbs. Got Wood in the middle. They get him the ball here. Working, goes past the defender, up underneath, up and in by Porter Wood. And boy, I'd live with that right now with this defense doing what it's doing.
Yeah, he just weaved around all of the defenders and just too big, too strong.
3-point shot on the way. It's off the iron. Porter Wood with a rebound.
The senior leading out, as you mentioned, yep.
But you put Porter Wood on the inside with a defense extended. They can't stop him in there. They get him the ball again. Backside comes Topham. Topham's going to take it, pull it back out. Reverse pivot down the lane. Dribble down the lane. Out to the side to Goodman. Back to Topham. Back to Goodman. Short post. Benson. Now to Wood.
Boy, Wood was open there.
But he's a smart player, the senior is. They're up by 4. He's not going to force anything. Back to Wood again. He's got a lane down the lane. Up left hand. And in by Wood.
Wood. And that time he's been going to his right, so the player shifted right. He went left.
Give him a clinic right now, but you got to live with that. The scorer that he is, you got to ride that pony.
Momentum shifts back to Parowan again.
Woods tips the ball away. The APA comes down with it. Woods going to come back in and grab it.
Yeah, they'll call a foul on Porter Wood.
Porter Wood's foul, but he blocked the pass, knocked the ball down. Then it was into, I think, Benson's hand. Benson lost control of it. A lot of hands being slapped around out there. It's tough to hang on to any ball.
Yes, it is.
So Porter Wood's third. 4 minutes left to go. Parowan up by 6. Comes up top to Bergquist. Back to Atkinson. Goodman guarding him. Inside. Back to Chow at the high post. Chow not know what to do with it. Back to Bergquist. Bergquist exchange with Atkinson. Atkinson off the post. Going to penetrate. Throw it up and in. Oh, nice shot by Atkinson. Beautiful shot by Atkinson on the one-hand runner.
You know, sometimes you wonder if players are always looking for contact. That time, no contact, but Atkinson made an acrobatic shot.
Stubbs with it outside, being guarded there. Going to kick back out to Goodman. Goodman with it, drives left hand, give off to Porter Wood on the far side. Down the lane, Porter Wood. He's going to go past the defense. Lay it up and in with the left hand. What a clinic. Porter Wood.
Yeah, if you look at that highlight, he floated and he jumped off step. And because he jumped off step, he was able to float, extend the left hand, and scoop and score that bucket.
And this is why I hope somebody picks that young man up to play some college ball. Again, he can't play the post, but he's showing you in the open court, shooting the shots in the 15. He can extend to three-point range.
29 points?
Yeah, he can play the next level. I hope somebody picks him up.
Oh, I'm sure he can. But, yeah, he has 29 points in the game so far.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. He's got 6 fourth-quarter points, and I'll have to find out.
It's 48-42 here at the D Event Center. Another exciting basketball game here. Draper APA has played a tremendous basketball game. To my mind, the only difference here in that third quarter was the experience of Parowan versus the inexperience of Draper APA. And here in the fourth quarter, it's a Porter Wood show.
Oh, yeah, no, he's just been great. In the second half, 13, 16 in the second half, and he's really been holding the Parowan Rams and willing them to win so far.
Well, in the first half, too, they were able to double up on him and do some things to him. But here in the second half, now that Parowan has the lead, they have to extend that defense out, and it's given Porter Wood one-on-one down inside, and he's just too good down in there. Atkinson tries a shot that's no good and rebounded by Benson, and now Parowan's going to face this man-to-man full-court press.
Atkinson not getting the contact.
Oh, Porter Wood drives the lane. They double team. He tries to go to Benson, and Benson goes right through the wickets and out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a little bit low.
Yeah. They always say don't throw it low to a big guy.
In soccer, you call that a nutmeg.
Berquist will bring it down in the corner to Atkinson. Atkinson is double teamed. Before the coach could call timeout, there's a foul call. The foul's going to be called on Benson. I believe that's 4 on Benson, isn't it?
Yeah, that is 4 on Benson.
But the freshman has played a wonderful basketball game. Second?
Second.
Well, we're just a little bit off. And they'll inbound
I have
again.
I have 2, actually.
Looking for some help. They'll finally get it way outside to Berquist. Benson's defending out there.
Draper APA's offense is bogged down. We talked about the
Atkinson.
execution, but it's bogging down now.
Well, they're not giving Atkinson a chance to penetrate. And that's what's changed it. Quickly a penetration, kick outside, three-point shot real fast there. No good. And Topham with the rebound. Crossover dribble past the defender. Down inside, up and under. Stubbs tries the reverse layup, and that's no good. Minnick with it, quickly up court. That's a double dribble, not called. Back outside to Atkinson. Atkinson breaking down Goodman. He'll give off to Berquist. Back outside to Minnick. Parowan's defense has really stepped up too. They'll come inside. Ball knocked away inside by Benson. And that was the exchange. They finally they went out that change off the high post, tried to drop it down in, and Benson with a nice play down inside to knock the ball away.
Yeah. And Parowan will call a timeout with 2 minutes left. They've got the 6-point lead, and right now the defense of the Rams has really come to life in the second half. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it really has. Again, we mentioned that the winner of this ball game will move forward to play in the 9-10 game tomorrow night, and that will be against Kanab. Should Parowan hold on to win this, it's a classic Region 18 matchup.
That would be a classic Region 18 matchup for sure.
Parowan and
two
Kanab.
good teams.
On the other side, and then, Draper, APA, the loser of the game right now, Draper behind. They would drop down to play North Summit tomorrow in one of the consolation games, and I don't have the time in front of me on that.
I've got it.
And
the consolation game would be at 12:50.
12:50 tomorrow would be that ball game, so we'll see how it turns out. A lot to be played here in the next 2 minutes, though. 6-point lead for Parowan. Parowan has it, and Draper's going to come up and put all 5 players in the front court, in the back court. They're going to make sure nobody goes long, and then they're going to pick them up immediately when the ball is inbounded, I'm sure. They're going to come into Wood. They got Benson going down. Wood in trouble. They got Goodman loose down the sideline. He's going to come all the way, give off to Benson. Benson hesitates, block, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in.
The freshman coming up big, and the block didn't bother him. He just calmly padded his offensive boards.
Biggest lead for Parowan now at 8 points now, 42-50. The shot by Atkinson, no good. Rebound shot, that's no good. Atkinson with the rebound.
Yeah.
Foul from the outside call. I believe that's going to be on number 1, Goodman.
You know, Atkinson, just a sophomore. He's an impressive kid. And that was a controlled tip as he got his legs taken out from underneath him. He landed hard, but still had the athletic ability to push that.
They're going to call the foul on Wood. That's all the way on number 1, Goodman. But they called it on Porter Wood. That's 4 on him, isn't it?
Yeah, let's see. Do you have the highlight on that one?
First free throw is made. We're asking for the highlight. It hadn't come yet.
It's okay.
You get another free throw at 43-50 now. Still a 7-point lead. Chance to cut it to 6, and he does that with 1:40 left. A 6-point lead. All 5 players, offensively and defensively, in the backcourt. Crossover by Topham down the lane. Nice dish off to Goodman, up and in.
That's
beautiful
just classic.
pass.
Yep, classic fast break basketball, and in transition, breaking the press.
Atkinson with it now, trying to break Goodman down. Minnick will take it across the top. Double teamed there by Wood, who Wood will slide back inside now. Atkinson on the drive. They're going to call another offensive foul on Atkinson.
Well, Draper APA's coaching staff says that's frustrating because the guy at the top of the key called it where the guy 4 feet away didn't. So.
Well, and that could have gone either way, but he did get him full in the chest. He might have been leaning just a little bit, but he got him full in the chest. Benson off the pass down the lane. That's no good. Wood with the rebound. That's no good, but he was fouled.
Yeah, Parowan's taking control of this one between Wood and Benson. The Twin Towers for the Parowan Rams have really extended this in the second half.
Well, again, the defense now is flying all over the place, and they can't do what they did in the first half by packing it down in and taking some things away now.
Well, and you've also got Stubbs and Goodman, and also Topham who have been able to penetrate and then dish.
First free throw is good. That's the biggest lead of the game at 9 points. Now the next one's made. That's a 10-point lead. So a 10-point deficit to a 10-point lead here by the Parowan Rams.
Yep.
Quite a swing with a minute to go here. And again, jumping out on Atkinson so he can't penetrate. Wood hustles back inside to cover up. Nice reverse behind the back shot. Reverse dribble and shot by Atkinson is no good. And Parowan with it. Topham will bring it up far sideline. Hitch step, gets past the defense. He's going to take it all the way to the rack. Blocked by APA. Maybe an ill-advised shot there. Long full court pass. Tracked down and put in by Palmer.
Oh, you know, you got to give credit to Palmer. I love some of the things he's done. He did that perfectly. He waited for the bounce, jumped as the ball bounced, and put it up and in motion. That was a very athletic play.
It's a 30-second timeout by Draper APA. Again, Parowan still in the lead by 8 points here with 37 seconds left to go. They need a couple of 5-point shots, don't they?
They do. They do. Parowan's kind of taking control of this one, so Region 18 is going to be 2-0, and it'll be a Region 18 semifinal tomorrow.
Letting you know that as soon as this game terminates, we'll be coming up with the Enterprise LCA game, and Scott and Statman Dave will be bringing you that basketball game. They don't give much time in between, just enough time to get a drink and go to the restroom real quick. And
that's about it.
You're back at it. So
it's blink and we're back on the air.
So that's coming at the end of this one. Again, the winner of this will be playing Kanab next week. Excuse me, not next week, tomorrow at 9:10. So Parowan with it, looking to get the ball inbounds. Back to Stubbs, back Topham, excuse me. Across the top to Wood. They got to go to foul. You don't want to foul him necessarily, though. Back to Topham. In the corner to Benson. Benson's going to approach the basket. Up and under. Nice shot by Benson. That's a lot of moxie for a freshman in that situation.
It is. That's one of those where, no, pull it out. Nice bucket.
Yeah. Quick three-point attempt is blocked by Stubbs. And then a rebound foul by Chow.
No, Goodman.
Nick
Goodman. What he did is Chow had the ball, and Goodman kind of swung, and it was Palmer, I think, who had it.
I was afraid if a foul on them would be a foul on
that looks like Atkinson, but he knocked it out of Atkinson's hands, and the swing caught the arm.
Been afterwards, yeah. That was a late call then.
Yeah, it was a late call.
First shot is good. 9-point lead by Parowan with 11 seconds left. It's pretty much in the deep freeze, I would assume here, wouldn't you?
This one is.
It's been a great comeback by Parowan, who looked dead to me.
It really has been.
They looked dead and out of it in that first half. I thought they were going to go down to defeat. The coach got after him at halftime, obviously.
Yeah, they did.
5 seconds left, and they're just going to hold it out here. Goodman with it. It'll be a win by the Parowan Rams. Again, a great comeback, down by 10 in the first half. They come back and win by 9 here in the D Events Center. So Parowan will advance to play the old cross-county or cross-region rival. That'll be the Kanab Cowboys.
Yep.
And that'll be at 9:10 p.m. tomorrow night. That'll be the nightcap, and that'll be a heck of a ball game.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Coming up yet today, you've got the Enterprise LCA game coming next. After that will be Roland Hall, St. Mark's, and Beaver. A lot of excitement. Then we'll switch over to the ladies in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's going till late, so you can watch it all here on Centricom, Channel 10.
And we appreciate Centricom, and we'll turn this over to Scott here in a minute, but Centricom does a tremendous job, and they're carrying all these basketball games, whether they're in our region or not, and we appreciate their efforts. And so I'll be saying goodbye for a while. I'll be back for the last 2 games of the night, so I get to go rest up. You got to get it done.
You have a good time, Coach.
Turn it over to Scott.
All right, 25 minutes, and we'll have the tip-off of the LCA Enterprise game. We'll be back.